Good. Okay. So with that, anybody else want to give it a try? Otherwise, we can just move on to um, another question.
Mhm. Let's go with another question.
Okay. So yeah, um, I'm gonna try something a little bit different this time for this question because this question is, I can scroll up to copy paste it. Um, this might get maybe some kind of interesting. What's the differences? What differences are there between men's and women's friendship? So before we do anything, so it's aside from this, everybody giving a chance just to answer. Um, I would like to propose this. Let's see, where did it go? Am I sharing screen? Let's see. Uh, oh, okay. So share screen. Can I go like this? I could go like this. We'll just go like this for now. Screen one, share it. Okay. So what I like to propose is when it comes to answering this particular question, I quickly made like a Google spreadsheet. So we can try to do like, say like a list, um, and see how this goes, right? So like, um, instead of trying to like, one person at a time, um, speaking out their answer, I think we could try to do this where like you provide one thought, or each person tries to provide a thought, and then we just keep on going afterwards until like we run out of thoughts. So just oh, hi Abdul, MR Abdul, welcome to the call.
Hey, yes, hi, hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Everything's fine. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I am doing as well as I can be because it's been a busy month for me, but at least we're on the call right now and here to practice English. Today's topic is love and relationship Q&A. Um, we were just asking around questions, and there's this one particular question I found interesting, which is that what differences are there between men's and women's friendship? So what I'm proposing is let's make a list, right? So one person at a time, just mention something as a difference. Um, and we
Sure.
can see from there. Actually, can I do this? No, I can't do that. We'll just do that. Okay, so um, would anybody like to go first and just name one difference between men's and women's friendship? And then from there, we just start listing them out.
Okay,
May
the
I?
main.
Support that
Oh,
different gender.
let's see. I heard Francisco first, so like Francisco go first, and then I think Matt came next. So Francisco, go ahead. So Francisco, whenever you're ready.
The next answer is regarding to the region. I am 11. Men don't go shopping together.
Hmm. Actually, I should not. Should I make this different? I should make this different, right? So we probably don't need this. We can just do like this and right? And then like okay. Thank you. All right, Matt, would you like to go next and just provide one?
Well, it would be gender. Yes,
It would be what again?
gender.
Yes, I understand that it's gender, right? So like because that's the question, right? What's the difference are there between men's and women's friendship?
Yeah, okay. That's it's the second one that I'm sorry for the first one because it belongs to
No,
humankind.
just say one.
I
Just
said
say
one
one.
that
Yep.
yeah, the man quite open in the matching woman and men's relationship.
Men quite what?
Open the mind.
Open. Okay. Okay. Anybody next?
Yeah, I think women will react emotionally.
Women.
Women will react more emotionally than men.
Okay. Sounds good. Anybody next?
But what would react, not reaction?
Force a habit. This is bad. Thank you. Okay. So don't be shy. Just it'll just be a short sentence basically.
Women would, yeah. Go.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yes, what you have just said, is it considered like a style of communication? Like women usually maybe share about emotion. Meanwhile, I think when men hang out with each other, they usually maybe play some sports, share some interest, or do some activity together.
Also maybe men's friendship is has less words, right? For example, I cannot say my friend that I love him or something like that. I can send, but it's look not ordinary, right? But
Mm,
instead a girl can say their their friendship, show their friendship more words than men, for example. I can say maybe sometimes that I respect my friend when I maybe after some alcohol drinks, right? But it's not also usually it's not often. Instead, girl can say, "I love my friendship. I love my maybe something because it more. How would say maybe um, uh, more show your friendship with help words, something like that maybe. Men usually show their respect, their friendship, not words. They'll show it with help their deal, their deal when he support you, when he stay near with you in your difficult situation in your life. Maybe something like that. Men also never will cry each other, right? When you have a big problem in your life. Maybe it's happens sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's probably when it's really, really terrible for you. Of course, man is also not from iron, right? And of course, it happens sometimes, but it's also very rarely then can do it woman because there are more emotional
Yeah.
human. Something like that, probably. Yep.
That's a good one. Sounds good. Anybody else? All you gotta do is at least say one, and we'll just put it on the board, and then we'll just keep on going from there.
Other thing important thing is the woman's listen more.
Okay.
Other thing is the give the support. No?
The what?
The woman's give the support in your problems, for example.
Hmm. So let's see. Faustine or Bonar or Jackie or Lestari or Luan. Um, would you be able to think up anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Let's see.
think women,
Go ahead.
yeah, women are always discussing about emotions, personal struggles, and also experiences. But men express emotional support through action rather than words. It's like they're helping each other with tasks or giving practical advice. Like that.
Does that sound about right? I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot more than what you had said,
Uh,
Lestari.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that is.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think Faustine, you just unmuted yourself. How about you? Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So, what I can say, men are more likely to remain friends after an act or fight, whereas women are not. It's mean they are different.
Could you repeat that again?
That's what can I say? Yeah, I've said that men are more likely to remain friends after an argument or fight, whereas women are not.
Men are
Are you getting me?
likely, not exactly.
Yeah, men are likely remain friends after an argument. Yeah, an argument. For example, for example, so if men say, okay, you are this, but also women, they may also start fighting about this, but also men remain friends as they were.
So like this, like men are likely to make friends
Right?
after an argument.
Yeah. Whereas women are not.
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Like thinking about it, I'm like, that does kind of make sense.
Thank you.
Cool. So anybody, Luan, how about you? Would you like to give it a try?
Yes, I think the man easy to borrow to borrow after uh after relationship, uh, but a woman can maintain the emotion for a long time more than the man.
Okay, so men are likely to bother or borrow.
Borrow.
Oh,
Borrow hay là borrow.
borrow, you mean like mượn hả?
Quên. Borrow.
Bother, huh?
Borrow.
Bother is like làm phiền hả?
Chán nản.
Chán nản hả?
Gọi là giảm cảm xúc là thế nào nhỉ? Reduce the emotion.
Are likely to be upset, whereas women can maintain their emotion.
Okay. Long time. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, Faustine, go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Faustine.
also, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, me go ahead. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yep.
So require more frequency contact with someone they try consider to be a friend, but where they mean is the same. But for women, require more frequency contact with someone they consider a friend, but men is not the same.
I see. Women more
frequently.
Contact.
Yeah, I've said that women require more frequency contact with someone they consider to be a friend. Why men not the same?
So like this?
Thank you.
Yep. Cool. Let's see. Hey Jackie, would you like to give it a try?
Okay, I'll try.
Yep.
I would say that, for example, animal is okay. I think that, for example, men play video games than women. So I don't know, but you like more video games than men. So I think that would be the reason.
I see. So like this?
Yeah. Okay, I'll try.
Yep.
I would say that, for example, men play video games than women. So I don't know, but you like more video games than men. So I think that would be the reason.
Yeah,
than women.
So kind of like this is their like men likes to do this as their
I don't know if it's okay, but
Sure.
it's my opinion.
That's fine. Okay, Francisco, how about you? And then Faustine after you afterwards.
Woman.
Yeah, also, yeah, what can I say also? So, I mean, women friendships are like face to face. I mean, okay, they also try that to maintain fluid communication and support. Why may they don't even ask support, but they say, okay, I'm so well off, I'm able to do everything, but women work okay, and they maintain fluid intimacy, communication is where they also they are attached their emotion feelings, and they need support. But why a man is not the same? To me, they say this I have to be a man, and to show how many I am.
Okay. I think I kind of get the idea. Oop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because like there's that sense that men needs to be more stoic. I think that's what you're looking or trying to say. Whereas women tend to be more like intimate with each other. They tend to be more expressive with each other or expressive in the relationship or the friendship. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, Francisco, how about you?
Women tend to speak openly about familiar issues.
Okay. That's the sentence, whereas men don't. Okay. So let's see. I think did everybody at least get one? I think everybody at least got one. Okay. So I think that's a kind of a decent list, just to at least allowing to have everybody there at one. So the only person left would be me to at least get my one. Men tend to be problem solvers, whereas women tend to be more listeners. So this is one from personal experience, because I've noticed where men have a tendency just to listen to someone's issue and feel like they need to solve it or they need to help solve it. Whereas women, when they listen to a person's issue, their first instinct isn't to solve the problem, but usually it's just listening and allowing for the person to vent. So this is a confusing thing that I found in a lot of relationships, because when, as a friend, would we need to help our friend solve their issue versus we just listen to them vent their issue out, right? This is one of those confusing ones for me, because sometimes we should not need to help out like that. They're just wanting to talk out their issue so they can feel better. They get something off their chest. That idiom, right? Versus like if they have an actual problem that needs to be solved, then then we as a friend can help do something to help them with solving their issue. So this is always a really trippy one for me. Okay, so now officially we have everybody at least got one in, right? So just to make sure that like we give everybody a chance. Does anybody else have any more?
May I give something?
Okay, Bonar, yep.
Yeah, that's actually it's a little bit funny question.
Okay.
Difference between woman and man.
Yep.
Friendship. Because I'm a man, I'm not a woman. So what I know about women is they like talking, right? They normally women is a talkative person.
Mm-hmm.
In man, the friendship important is about it's about hanging out or like talking about any idea or project. And for women, I think they more like interest in having traveling or like maybe some of them start a new business, something like that. Yeah, so that's just thing I think the difference between woman and man friendship.
Okay, so like I got down like you said, women tend to be talkative, and then I think you said something else, but I couldn't catch it right.
Yes.
Other thing important and maybe is the woman solved many problems in the same moment. Or not.
Like this?
Yes.
Wow, okay. So I'm guessing on the other hand, men do it one at a time.
Yes, for example, I see one time the one woman say solve the problem your daughter and talk to the husband and make one dish many things in this moment.
Okay. Wait, could you repeat that again? Sorry. I'm just moving things around on my second screen just to see what's going on. Okay. So let's say last call for any thoughts on differences? Okay, so we have quite a list here. We can kind of see there's ways that men and women approach things differently, right? We can say that men or women are wired different. But overall, this is kind of an interesting one when it comes to how particular gender approach friendship and things within a friendship. But yeah, so for this, I would say we can just stop right here for the call for today, and probably we can do something similar to this next time around, or at least maybe next month. So with that, does anybody have any particular comments, questions, or thoughts overall with the call or just in general?
Yes, I think it's a good topic actually, but maybe because personally, because I'm not familiar with woman issues, so that's why when I try to share my thought a little bit stuck. But to be honest, I like talking about friendship and the quality of friendship, right? So thank you for providing this this topic.
Thank you.
And friendship actually is the important issue even in the ancient history. I'm not familiar so much about Seneca, but Seneca is the philosopher from
Rome, yeah.
Ancient Roman, and he's talking. He's a great author, and one of his work is about friendship. Yes, so maybe the most important in your life, in spite of your family, is your friendship. Sometimes your friend it's better than your relatives.
Yeah. Okay, Francisco, how about you?
It was a great topic. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Faustine, how about you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Then also, also excited that to be especially in this mirroring and the sharing that about being the also friendship, and then we learn many things that about culture, about the tradition. There's sometimes that tradition that broke that our view or broke that our can also make it that be limited, not that be a part of this. And also we learned that how also can be what friendship mean here, as you were explaining to us that, what friendship mean and when do we start friendship and when do we meet, okay, how can we make friendship, okay, and then here we learn. And also we saw also about friendship between men and women. Then we saw the some men like and the something that men can do but women they can't. Here we exchange, okay, what I have and you have. Here both that I got many things that from here. Let me say, okay, hi, here is one that I learned from this meeting Zoom. Okay, I say, okay, okay. You okay? I come to remember what I saw, what I met from this meeting. Yeah, thank you so much to be attached for this.
Thank you. Okay. For me, I was provided some feedback on meetings where I am told that I can be very wordy, which I know I am. There's a lot of meetings where I feel like I need to provide kind of a good overview before actually getting to the meeting. But then I guess that defeats the purpose of the meeting, right? Because that just takes up most of your time practicing while you're just listening to me. So this time around, there wasn't really too much in terms of explanation or overview, which made it a little bit more for time for you guys to be able to practice. So I think this was a good session overall. I think in future sessions, what I need to do will be to prepare ahead of time to post something in well in advance, like several days, if not almost a week in advance, just so that like you guys can have something to go over, and then there wouldn't be so much of an overview on my part to do, which then would minimize my speaking and then maximize your abilities to practice. But overall, you guys are doing good. There are certain people I do pay attention with in terms of their speaking. I find their speaking a little bit interesting because there are certain habits that they like to that they kind of stick with when they're speaking. So at some point I might discuss that maybe privately, I don't know, just as something to point out. But I think when I start to officially get back to more of the public speaking type topics, then I think that would be a good session, because there would be one session that I would like to try to do in terms of how to provide feedback to the speaker, right? So we could try to do a session like sometime in the later future. But other than that, I think you guys did a pretty good job. And yeah, just keep up with practicing English. After this, we have Victoria's call at some point, and also let's see. So Ali posted his meeting notification. So he definitely would have a call. I think Victoria should have a call. I think she did put meeting notification at least on the Facebook group. But if she didn't, then hopefully she'll have a meeting also. But yeah, with that, I'll call meeting adjourned, and keep on practicing English. If you feel like you want to ask me questions, yeah, like just let me know who you are on WhatsApp and then ask me, because I do get lots of weird messages about weird requests, so I'm not really sure who's who. So just like if you do message me on WhatsApp, let me know who you are and then ask your question. But with that, take care, everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Tang. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
Bye, Don. Have a good, lovely weekend. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Weekend.
Bye-bye. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye.
Yep. Bye. And then click.